Countless attempts had been made to use the largest single fund that holds the money of hard-working Sri Lankans, the Employees Provident Fund, to fulfill the selfish needs of corrupt politicians. Starting today, we are ready to expose the details of these instances where the Employees Provident Fund suffered massive losses. Details of these instances where the fund was misused before and after the infamous central bank bond scam are included in these revelations, and here is the first edition.
The Employee Provident Fund consists of money contributed by employees of both the private and public sector of the country. As at the 31st of December 2017, the number of active members in the EPF stood at 2.63 million. The net worth of the fund at the time was 2,066.299 billion rupees. Instances where the fund was directly or indirectly influenced were brought to the limelight in the past. A special audit report compiled on the time frame between the 27th of February 2015, when it was decided to move away from a direct placement issuance of bonds, and May of 2016, the day it refrained from trading in the secondary market, has been made public. The purchase of bonds made by the EPF in the primary market has dropped from 95% in 2008 to 66% in 2016. Parallelly, the purchases of bonds in the secondary market by the EPF has increased from 5% to 34%.
That from the period 2008 to 2013, in its entirety, the investments of the Employees Provident Fund in the central bank provident bonds has been through the primary market. But from 2013 onwards, gradually the quantum of investments through the primary market has reduced, and the amount that is invested through the secondary market has increased. This graph very clearly shows how the primary market interventions have been reduced and the secondary market interventions by the EPF has got increased.
What is the difference between the primary and the secondary market? Former senior banker Rusilipala Tennukun explains.
A primary market deal is a deal that is done by a primary dealer at the auction directly from the central bank. But a primary dealer who acquires bonds in a primary market deal can also subsequently deal with others who want to invest monies in the bonds in the secondary market. The secondary deal is called the secondary market deal. Naturally, the secondary market price is higher than the primary market. Why? It is advantageous for EPF, the Provident Fund, to go into the primary market and make purchases instead of buying it in the secondary market.
The fact that the central bank had continuously declined the bids at the bond auction made by the EPF was also highlighted in the report. The likelihood of the central bank accepting a bid by the EPF had dropped from 94% in 2013 to 57% in 2016. We now ask Ranil Wickramasinghe, what do you have to say about the Auditor General's report? Will you accept these faults and resign from your post? Will you apologize to the nation? Will you take steps to bring back the money that was stolen? In a backdrop where the people are given false hope by the political powers that be, the fate of the true owners of the Employees Provident Fund is an unfortunate one. More details of this and other scams perpetrated by abusing the Employees Provident Fund will be revealed tomorrow.